We have already taken a look at how asexual reproduction takes place. Now let's take a look at sexual reproduction, and here we'll be looking at how sexual reproduction takes place in plants as well as in animals. Sexual reproduction, producing a new offspring using sex cells. In plants, it's done by pollination and fertilization, whereas in animals, the male and the female gametes fuse and later on fertilization takes place. Reproduction is the process by which a new offspring or a new organism is produced, whether it is a unicellular or multicellular organism, plant or animal, and whether it is asexually or sexually. Organisms of different species have to reproduce to keep the generation alive. What involves sexual reproduction is a male and a female sex cell. These sex cells are called gametes. When reproduction takes place, it's different in plants as in comparison to animals. In plants, the fusion of the male and female gametes results in a zygote being formed. The zygote develops into an embryo in which the plant develops into a fruit with seeds. Whereas in the case of humans, the embryo grows bigger and develops a new offspring with limbs called a baby. Reproduction in plants. Flowering plants are referred to as angiosperms, and they carry the sex cells responsible for reproduction. These sex cells or organs of reproduction of a plant are enclosed in the flower. Let's take a look. The male and the female parts are within the flower. The male reproductive part comprises of the anther and the filament that form the stamen. The female reproductive part comprises of the stigma-style ovary and is referred to as the carpel. If you have a look at the diagrams, if you look at the structure of the stamen, it comprises of the anther and the filament, the male reproductive organ. Within the anther are the pollen grains that carry the sex cells or the gametes. In the case of the female reproductive organ, the carpel comprises of the stigma-style and ovary. Present within the ovary is the ovule that later develops into the seed, but within it, it carries the female sex cell or the female gamete. What are the steps involved in sexual reproduction? The male organ of the flower, called the stamen, produces the male gametes that are present in the pollen grains. The female organ, called the carpel, makes the female gametes that are present in the ovules and are also referred to as ova, egg cells, or just eggs. The male gametes present in the pollen grains fertilize the female gametes or ova present in the ovules. These fertilized eggs grow and develop into seeds. The seeds mature and under suitable conditions for germination to take place, produce new plants. I hope you have enjoyed the presentations. If you'd like to see more presentations, you can always visit us on our website at www.arrangeacademy.com. Furthermore, for a subscription, you could always check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/arrangeacademy. You can subscribe to us also on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/arrangeacademy. Thank you.